Here's another example using the law of cosines. So these are review from your previous video set. This just gives you the formulas, and when you use the law of cosines, it's for side, side, side triangles and side angle, side triangles. Here are the steps if you have side angle, side triangle. Here are the steps for side, side, side triangles. We've already done that in a previous video. All right, so this one I just pulled from the assignment set. I didn't assign it in our assignment, but I just wanted more practice than what our book had. So we have this triangle ABC with 3 given sides. So we have a side, side, side triangle. So if we go back, step 1 is to use the law of cosines to find the longest side and that opposite angle of that longest side. So the longest side is side A of 6 units. So we need to find angle A. So the formula for A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. We would keep it like that if we wanted to find the side length. But just like a previous video, we want to find the angle measure of A. So we're going to manipulate that equation to be B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC. We're just moving those terms around to isolate the cosine of A. All right, now we're ready to substitute in. So cosine of A stays as it is. Here is your length of B, which is 4. Length of C, which is 3. A, which is 6. All over 2BC. Substitute on your calculator. I would recommend simplifying the numerator and denominator. So when you do that, you're going to get negative 11/24. Now we use inverse trig. A equals the cosine inverse of negative 11/24. Type that in, and we get angle A to be about 63 degrees. I want you to go back to this triangle. That triangle is an obtuse angle. It's more than 180 degrees. So this is considered our reference angle. So the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. So if we want to find angle A, this piece here is our 63 degrees. How do we find angle A? We have to subtract 180 degrees from 63 degrees, which is 117. Okay, so angle A is 180 degrees minus that 63 degrees that we use in our calculator, our reference angle, which is 117 degrees. So go back up into your triangle and label that measurement. We now have a pair. We have the angle A and its side opposite. Now we're able to use the law of sines. So step 2 is we're going to find angle B. You can find angle C if you want. Also, I'm going to find angle B. So those are my pairs. So I'm going to add a slide. So step 2, we're going to find B using law of sines. Set your proportion. Sub in the values. Angle B is unknown. Side B is 4 units. Angle A we just found to be about 117 degrees. Side A, which is 6. We would cross multiply and undo. So the sine of B is 4 sine of 117 degrees over 6. We want to type that into our calculator. We're going to get a decimal value. About 0.5940. We want to use inverse trig, so you're going to push the second sign with your calculator. Sub in that decimal value, and you get angle B to be about 36 degrees. All right, now we have this angle here, 36 degrees. Last step is to use your triangle sum theorem. We have this angle here of 117 degrees, this one of 36 degrees. If we want to find that last angle, you just use your triangle sum. So step 3, use triangle sum theorem to find angle C. So 180 degrees, and we're going to subtract out angle A and B. Angle A is about 117 degrees. Angle B is 36 degrees. So angle C is about 27 degrees.